Could this cheap TRX4M clone actually be better than the real thing? We got a hard body, 2-speed gearbox, 370 size brush motor, oil-filled shocks, LED lights and metal upgrades, and all for only $100. This is the JJRC C8801 Pro. Let's check this thing out. Let's be fair, this Jeep hardbody is actually really nice. It's not licensed, but it has got some nice scale details on it. You've got your bonnet vents, you've got your windscreen wipers, you've got door handles, hinges. You've actually got fold-out mirrors as well. You've got your spare wheel on the back, and again, you've got LED lights on the front and the rear. I'll show you all those in a moment. On the front, you've got a nice front bumper, you've got a grille, again, loads more LED lights on this. It's a shame it's blacked out windows with no interior, but you can't have everything, I suppose. Now, it only comes in black. There's no other color options for this Pro version like there was on the previous C8801s. So one of the upgrades on this Pro version is you get these 1.3-inch metal beadlock wheels, and then it comes with these 60mm tires, which, to be fair, they were actually all right on the rocks and on the trail. They're not amazing, but for a ready to run, they were decent. And yeah, as you can tell, I have already run it, which is why we've got bits of mud and stuff all over the tires. Another upgrade on this over the previous models is the oil-filled shocks, and they're actually adjustable as well. I was actually really impressed with the suspension movement and the damping on these. It was actually really, really nice. Chassis-wise, you've got straight axles, you've got 4 links, you've actually got metal drive shafts as well. Now, as you'd expect from a TRX4M clone, it's actually got the same body mount style. So basically, you push these tabs in and then kind of just pull the body a bit, and then do the same on the rear as well. Push it in and then pull the body. And then we can just basically pop the body off. You can see with the body off, you've got your light module there at the top for all the LED lights. One thing I would say is this tape that they've used just keeps coming off. I mean, when I got it out of the box, most of it was hanging off, so I've stuck it back down numerous times. To be honest, I would suggest using some like electrical tape or some other tape or something. One, because if it was a darker color, it'd look a bit nicer, but yeah, it's not the best. So electronics wise, you've got that 370 brushed motor there. Now, I'm not sure if it's a 10 or a 20 amp because it seems to say different things online. I think this one is meant to be a 20 amp and it says it's waterproof, but I would take that with a pinch of salt, to be honest. Then you've got your shift servo here for the 2-speed gearbox. And then up front, you've actually got your servo on axle steering servo, just like a stock TRX4M would have. Again, doesn't say what the rating is, but based on its performance, I would say it's probably something only like a 17 gram or something like that. Your battery tray sits at the back here, and you've got this little kind of Velcro strap. I did find, to be honest, if you roll it, the battery just kind of comes flying out of the Velcro strap. So maybe just change that for a better strap, possibly. In terms of the body, this is a stock TRX4M Defender body here, and it does look like it'll fit straight on there. It does look like the mounting lines up perfectly. I can't actually stick it on there because with the inner arch liners, they don't allow the body to actually sit on there, so you would need to remove those if you did want to fit like a stock TRX4M body. But to be perfectly honest, I actually think this hard body of the Jeep is actually nicer than the stock TRX4M body, at least the Defender version anyway. Now, the transmitter it comes with is a pretty basic, cheap looking transmitter, to be fair. I mean, it does the job, and it's got all the usuals like your steering trim, your throttle trim adjustment. You've actually got your reverse switches and everything for your steering and throttle, and then you've got your 2-speed control on the top here as well, which gives you the usual first gear, neutral, second gear, and then you've got your switch here on the side for your LED lights. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but yeah, I mean, it did the job, no complaints or anything like that, and at least it fits quite nicely in the hand, and it has a foam grip, which I'm always a fan of. No screw holding the battery cover on, which is always nice as well, because sometimes on the cheaper ones you get a screw and it's annoying, but this one takes 4 AA batteries that don't come included. Battery wise, you actually get a 600 milliamp hour 7.4 volt Li-ion battery. To be fair, I easily got like 30 or so minutes runtime out of this thing, which wasn't bad. You also get a little 500 milliamp USB charger, not the fastest thing in the world, so it does take a little bit of time to charge the included battery. You'd also get some stickers, always a fan of getting some stickers, and you actually get some pretty cool ones, like you get Discovery stickers and stuff like that, so yeah, nice little sticker sheet included. You also get some instructions just on how to operate the transmitter. It actually comes with some nice assembly diagrams as well, which breaks down all the part numbers and everything like that, which is pretty cool. And you get the same for the body and the wheels as well. So your power switch is just underneath here. You just got to hold it for a couple of seconds just to turn it on. Now in terms of the lights, if you want to turn the headlights on or off, you basically got to hold down the light switch just for a few seconds, and then you get your headlights come on. On the rear, you don't actually have any tail lights. You do have indicators, and you do also have reverse lights, which is kind of like your brake lights. It's a shame they're not just tail lights, to be honest. Then to control your grille lights, you can use the switch on the transmitter. So if you press it once, you get just kind of like these whitish, purplish kind of LEDs coming on. If you press it again, it kind of cycles through different colors and different kind of styles. If you press it again, it's more kind of a faster flashing style. And then if you press it again, you get a different mode again. And if you press it one more time, you get them kind of flashing in threes. And if you press it again, it turns them off. So it's a proper little like disco going on at the front, to be fair to it. And you do also have indicators on the front as well. But I can't find any way to just get hazards on though instead of the indicators. I've tried all the usual combos of like holding the wheel a certain direction with the LED light and everything on there. And just, yeah, nothing seems to do anything. So it does just seem like you are stuck with indicators, unfortunately. So steering servo, you know, it's pretty responsive. It's all right. It's not amazing. You can see it's not got the most power in it, but you know, again, perfectly fine for a ready to run. Now, with it being a kind of cheap rig, it is a little bit whiny, but to be fair, I was impressed with the slow speed control. So if I just feather the throttle, you can hear what it's like. That's in first gear. So then if we change it into second gear by just popping this all the way forward, you can see we've got quite a bit of wheel speed on it, to be fair. Well, you literally couldn't write this. I had no issues with this. I've already ran it on the trail or on the rock because I've just literally ran it on the bench. I was just going to do a tyre test so you could see what the slow speed control is like, and the drive shaft's just fallen apart on the rear. That is absolutely hysterical. So basically, the whole thing has just come apart, look. So the pins come out of the actual drive shaft. Let me just put that down so we don't lose it. It's probably going to be really hard to see, look, but the pin has just literally come out and the drive shaft's just fallen apart. Well, okay, maybe there's the answer to your question. Is it better than a stock TRX 4M? Well, it kind of drives a bit better, but it falls apart after the first run. Oh, I can't believe that. That is actually hysterical. I mean, like I said, it had no issues on the trail or on the rocks. You'll see when we get to the running footage, but because I'm doing this in reverse, but that is absolutely hysterical. I mean, I've said before the TRX 4M is, you know, a very durable chassis, and I suppose this is the problem you get sometimes with these cheap ones. Yes, it performed really, really well, especially for a cheap ready to run, you know, and like what, $60 less than a TRX 4M, but our drive shaft has fallen apart after one run. I mean, it's an easy fix. You could put it back together, but it doesn't bode well, does it, to be honest? Oh, that's funny. Well, while it's in pieces, we might as well check out some of the other stuff, mightn't we? So it does have your standard 7mm wheel hex, and if we just pop that off without losing the pin, you can see it does actually have metal bearings as well. They're not sealed bearings, so if you do run it through the water and stuff, you know, they will get crusty pretty soon, but it does have metal bearings at least. Whereas again, a stock TRX 4M only has bushings. I guess after that drive shaft's falling apart, I should stop comparing it to a TRX 4M now, really, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Right, let me just see if I can get one of the diff covers off so we can have a look and see if we've got metal diffs or anything as well. Now, if you're still with me and you haven't fallen off your chair laughing, we do actually have metal gears in there, and you might be able to see we've got metal outputs as well, and we've got bearings, and we've even got a little bit of grease, look. How about that? And to be fair to it, it is dead easy to take apart, just like a stock TRX 4M. It's all like Allen heads, like 1.5 mils and stuff. So yeah, nice and easy to work on. Just maybe change those drive shafts as your first port of call. Like you can see this other drive shaft is just wibble wobble, wibble wobble, wibble wobble. So that's not very inspiring. Well, let me get that diff cover back on, put it back together. Let's get that drive shaft reconnected and see if we can get it working again. Okay, got the drive shaft back together, but you can see, you know, it's just, there's a lot of play in that shaft, to be honest, with the pin. So, you know, it won't take long and that'll probably just fall back out again. So yeah, I definitely say if you do get this, then I would change the drive shafts, because these are not very good, are they? Let's be honest. Okay, got it all back together. Just in case you're interested in the play and the drivetrain as well, that's kind of how much slop we've got in it. Let me just show you with the drive shaft movement as well. So, you know, what's that like? I don't know, not even quarter of a turn, which is not bad, to be fair. Right, let's get to the running first so you can see what it actually ran like on the rocks and the trail. I'm going to go and laugh in the corner a minute while you watch that. And then we'll come back and give you my final thoughts. And you can let me know in the comments what you think of the drive shafts. Okay, let's see what this thing is like on the rock crawler course. We'll see what the slow speed control's like, a grip on the tyres and everything. So up the little hill climb first of all. Oh, struggling a bit there, but it's not hesitating, which is a good start. Most things kind of get stuck anyway on that first ridge. Just give it a little bit of wheel speed. Oof, first rollover. Let's try again. There we go, made it. Nice bit of punch there. Okay, let's see what the suspension's like in this slow speed control. Nice. That's not bad, is it? I mean, like, there's no hesitation yet whatsoever. Tyres are pushing over a little bit over there. I'm not a fan of this forward brake reverse, but we need to come back a little bit again. Come on. But look, that's pretty decent. I mean, it's quite whiny, but look, that actual slow speed control is not bad at all. Let's see what the shocks are like as it comes down here. Oh, nice, saved it. Oh, yes, nice. Right, let's see if we can go straight for the gatekeeper. See what our ground clearance is like. Obviously it is a hard body, so it might be a bit top heavy, but stuck on the wheel in a minute. Okay, oh, that looks like we might tip it. Hang on, let's just go back a little bit. Let's try and go slow so we give it a chance. Oh, we're lifting a wheel, but that's doing all right considering that's a hard body and it's got a spare wheel on the back. That's actually doing really well. Fair dues, that's pretty nice. Okay, let's head on up to the stairway. I like suspension movement as well. I mean, it is whiny, but it's, you know, it's not. I was expecting it to, you know, hesitate quite a lot on the rocks and stuff like that, but it's actually doing a pretty decent job, isn't it? Right, let's see what it's like coming up through here. So obviously we've got, oh, well, that's still not bad. Tiniest bit of hesitation, but sometimes it's hard to tell if it's your finger or if it's the ESC, you know, except for the ones that are super cheap and it stands out like a sore thumb, but look at that. That's actually doing really well. Go on, get up there, last little bit. We're on a funny angle there, to be fair. That's kind of my fault where it kind of pushed over, but yay, nice. Okay, let's go for the up and over. Oh, you're lifting the nose there again, obviously with it being a hard body and that rear wheel on the back. Let's just see if it can level out once that wheel gets over. Yes, nice. And kind of just get up here as well. Oh, getting stuck there. Right, let's give it a little hop. Oh man, I'm not a fan of this forward brake reverse. Let's give it a little hop. Yes, nice. How about that? Right, and then up through here. Fair dude, the tyres have actually got some decent grip on them as well, to be fair. Nice suspension movement and everything. Wow, look at that. Okay, let's go for the merry-go-round. Or we might get a bit stuck. Let's see if we can get a tyre up onto the right-hand side, and then there we go, there we go. Oh, yes. Come on, come on, come on, level out, level out, level out. Oh, yes, nice. Oh. So the tyres sometimes are getting caught and then it's kind of pushing us over. Let's see what the steering servo's like coming around here. It's going to be about 1,000 point turn here because we keep pushing over to the left. Come on. Oh, yeah, let's see. It gets stuck on the ridge and then it just kind of pushes over. It's not driving over it and then going where I want it to go. There's not a lot of steering there either that we're struggling a bit when we're up against something. It's not got a massive amount of power in the steering servo, which is fine, you know, a lot of mini crawlers don't have the best servo. Oh, we're getting stuck every time, hang on. Let's give it a bit of wheel speed maybe. Okay, there we go. We got past the first bit. Well, look at that now, look. So we're stuck. There we go, now we got some steering. There we go, that's more like it. That's the angle we want. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look, up against an obstacle and there's hardly, I'm full steering and we've got nothing, which is obviously, well, not nothing, we've got a little bit, but that's what's making it harder to then navigate because, oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this forward brake reverse is driving me nuts. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Up the wall. Oh, very nice. See how slow. Oh, that is close to the edge. Let's see how slow we can crawl up here. Oh, go on. Oh, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh, no, 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 yes. Well, we've made it and we already did that other bit. That's actually really good. Let's just see, it's like we've got a disco on the front there. Let's just see what it's like descending, see if it runs away with itself, or if it's able to crawl down nice and slowly or not. I'm trying to just feather the throttle so it's not me. Oh! The spare wheel took the hit then, but yeah, that didn't go to plan. Now we're probably asking too much, to be honest, with this hard body, but let's just give it a try. I just want to try where we just run a tyre either side up here. Oh, I just noticed as well, I don't know if you can hear it, but when you roll it, the battery seems to come out of the battery strap. When I got it in the box, it was loose. And yeah, we've just literally rolled it. The battery strap was on there, but now the battery's flapping around inside. I mean, at least we've got those inner arch liners so the battery's not falling out, but maybe it needs a slightly stronger battery strap. Okay, last little line just up through here. I'm going to try and go as slow as I can, and then let's test out the grip on these tyres. You can see they're not even that soft. There's not like loads of squish or anything, but they're actually doing a really good job of gripping. Go on, look at that. Nice bit of articulation. This is better than a stock TRX 4M, I'll be completely honest. I mean, this is doing a fantastic job. This is really, really good. Well, that has done way better than I thought it was going to do. You know, stock tyres are actually pretty decent. That slow speed control is actually really nice. I really like the suspension movement. You know, for a hard body, that has just pretty much done all the lines with ease. You know, I'm impressed. I think the only thing so far, I'm not so fussed on the steering servo. It does seem a little bit underpowered, but again, you could easily change that, and that's quite often the case for a lot of RTRs. And then the other thing is just the forward reverse, forward brake reverse. I much prefer my rigs in forward reverse. I can't see how you change it, so if you do know, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'd say that's done a brilliant job. Let's go hit the trail and see what it's like on the trail. I'm interested to see what the tyre grip's like, and again, just how it performs. Struggling a little bit there for grip. Like I said, those tyres do seem, or at least the foams in them seem quite hard. Should be able to hop it, but again, that forward brake reverse, not a fan. All right, let's just come across here. I mean, to be fair, you know, slow speed control, like I said, is pretty decent. Ooh, I didn't expect it to get it there. Oh, we're stuck, hang on. Grounding out there. Oh, let's see if we can go slightly different. That's actually gripping quite well, those tyres. We're getting stuck on that. We'll have to go around that one. Let's just try some roots again. I'm going to try and crawl as slow as I can. I mean, to be fair, it's been raining and stuff, so the ground is a bit slippy. Obviously, there's a bit of mud, so you get some mud on your tyres then, which kind of hinders you. I mean, look, that's just a general trailing. That is actually doing a really good job. Most things get stuck on routes like that, so that's not really, you know, bad tyres or anything. You know, it's when you get good tyres for a raid to run, they roll right over it. You're like, yeah, they're good tyres. Oh, right, let's see if we can... Oh, almost lost it then. Hang on. Skip a run up. Oh, close. Right, let's try second gear. Hang on, we've got to line it up first. Oh, it's a bit twitchy in second gear, to be fair, especially in reverse. Let's just see if we can line it up and then hop. Hey, right then. Back into first. Let's see if we can climb up this. Oh, come on. Oh, that's quite an ass there. Like you can see, that's quite steep, to be fair. Let's take the shallower line. Shall we? We go around to the left. Oh, I mean, that forward brake reverse gets a bit of a time. Oh, now we're back to the beginning. Okay, let's just go over to the left over here instead. Should be easier. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, my life getting stuck again. Come on, come on. There we go. Does look pretty cool as well, doesn't it? I'm not a massive Jeep fan, but that's a pretty cool looking Jeep. With all those lights on the go, we either got a disco going on or we're like undercover. Well, that's some pretty decent slow speed descent there as well. I mean, again, it's not like amazing, but I mean, it's plenty good enough for a Ray to run that's brushed. Let's just come back up through here a minute. I mean, yeah, I would definitely say that that is better slow speed control than a stock TRX4M, without a doubt. That is actually really nice. And I'd be surprised if it gets up here without a load of wheel speed, to be honest, because again, like I said, it's been raining, you kind of got loose, muddy dirt. Oh, just having to think about it. Oh, go on. You can see how much mud and stuff is just getting into the tire tread, and you've got these little kind of roots that grab onto you. Like even that, look, when we're coming up against obstacles and it's still just driving and not getting stuck. That's actually doing a really good job. Bit more wheel speed. Oh, we're stuck on that one little rootlet. There we go, we're clear. This is growing on me, it looks cool. Right, let's just try out some rooting tooting, see what it's like with the ground clearance and tire grip up here. Again, we have got a bit of mud on those tires now, so everything's always gonna struggle a bit more this time of year. But I mean, let's be honest, first thing most people are going to change is wheels and tyres. And to be fair to them, I like those stock wheels. I wouldn't change those. You know, maybe just get some better tyres and some softer foams or some silicone inserts. Yeah, you can see we're struggling there. I mean, like I said, I expected that, to be honest. Let's see if we can get it to hop. Come on. Just line it up. Oh, close. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, that was so close. You know, and again, lots of RCs get stuck on these routes because, you know, they are quite gnarly. And like I said, this time of year, you know, to be fair to it, you've got all that mud on your tyres. It's so much harder. We'll try second gear in a minute if we can't just hop this one. Oh, yes, there we go. We did it. Right, let's try this next route, which is actually bigger, but sometimes you can actually get over this one easier than the first one. Just depends if your tyres can bite, but again, obviously the route's going to be damp and stuff like that, but so I really like this body. It is a really nice looking body. Oh, you know, if they did this like brushless for a little bit more, this would be absolutely awesome, wouldn't it? Okay, let's try second gear. There's one thing I'm not so fussed about on this is the fact that the second gear controls on the top. Obviously this is just quite a cheap and cheerful transmitter, but you know, especially when you are one-handed driving, it's very hard to change into second gear on the top, but I'm just complaining really, aren't I? Right, let's just see if we can hop this. Oh, it takes a while to get into second gear sometimes. Yeah, that didn't go to plan. Right, let's try one more time with our disco lights. Oh. Ah, no, it was close. Well, you certainly wouldn't lose it with those lights on the front, would you? It's like, oh, it's funny. Right, let's see what it's like up here. Again, I want to see if it hesitates at all. That is really good, isn't it? It's just, it's not pausing, it just keeps going. We've got a bit of a side hill here as well. Very nice. Nothing to complain about there, that was really good. You know, I'd say this is definitely better than the, was it the JJRC or whatever it was, clone that I tried? The, I think it was JJRC, the little Defender. This is definitely better. It looks nicer, it runs nicer, you know, and for like what, a few dollars difference, I would definitely pick this one over the other one. I mean, I wouldn't say this is what a TRX4M should have been, because in my opinion, the TRX4M should be even better than this. You know, if you compare this to like, you know, Hobby Plus and stuff like that, your CR18P is still better in my opinion, although this one does have a hard body, to be fair to it. But I mean, this is certainly better out of the box than a TRX. I mean, look at that. That was lovely movement, lovely control, no hesitation. Stock TRX4M would have hesitated there. This is ticking the boxes for me. This is really good. Right, let's put the disco speed to the test, shall we, and try out our wheel speed. So first gear, full throttle. I'm not going to win any races, but you know, again, that obviously gives us that nicer slow speed control. That's a decent little pace. Let's chuck it in second gear. It's got plenty of pace in second gear. Let's see if it can turn with that roll in. Nice, that was full throttle as well. Let's rip it back again. Oh, yes. See if we can do some donuts, shall we? Oh, I thought he was going to do it then, but unfortunately not. I'm pretty sure it's not waterproof, so I wouldn't recommend running it through any like deep water, but you know, something like this where we're just kind of getting the wheels wet really should be fine. Just to see what it's like, just kind of going over some stones with the water as well. Again, it's still really, really good. Like, this is, honestly, this has really surprised me. It's just been so good. And it looks cool as well. And you got disco lights. And oil-filled shocks, which I like. I just would like to be able to change it to be able to do forward reverse instead of forward brake reverse, because I cannot stand forward brake reverse. Oh, come on, work it, come on. Yes, there we go. Switch back the other way. Oh, give it a little hop. Yes, nice. That does look cool. Well, what did you think? I mean, other than the drive shaft falling apart on the bench, it actually did really well on the rocks and on the trail. You know, I mean, it's a little bit noisy, but the slow speed control wasn't actually bad. And I'm pretty sure I said it in the video, but I would say the slow speed control is actually better than a stock TRX 4M out of the box. But obviously, with that drive shaft falling apart, that does go to show sometimes what you get when you get a cheaper rig. You know, granted, that's an easy fix. You could just change the drive shafts for something else, but it's not overly inspiring, is it? Let's be perfectly honest. But I mean, you know, I do like the hard body. I quite like the wheels. The stock tires were pretty decent. I like the suspension movement. I like the fact that the shocks are adjustable. You know, there's a lot of things I do like about it. The price being one of them. Now, like I said, it's about $100. The cheapest I can find on AliExpress at the moment is $102, which is like £77. When I got mine, I actually got it for £65, which is like $87. So I mean, for that price, you know, it'd be worth a shot. I'd just change the drive shafts and stuff like that, because you save yourself loads of money. I mean, in the UK, a stock TRX 4M is like £170, and I got this for £65. So it's £100 saving. You could buy two of them and still have money left over. But you just need to bear in mind, I suppose, that, you know, cheap things can fall apart on the bench. I mean, the other thing I'd say is for like another $20 over the price you can get that on AliExpress, you could pick up something like a Rockfan CR18P Evo V2, which in my opinion is much better and doesn't fall apart after you run it once. So yeah, food for thought. Anyway, if you are interested in getting one and fixing the drive shafts, then I'll put a link in the description as to where I got one from AliExpress. Drop me a comment if you've got any questions. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.